So, what were we searching for in the month of June? I'm Fred Fishkin with Techstination, and with us is Google search trends expert Jennifer Jones. Hi, Jennifer.
Hey, Fred, how are you?
Terrific. Great to see you. Another end of month. What were some of the leading trends during June in search?
Yeah, so we had, of course, across entertainment, culture, science, odd news. One of the entertainment top searches was the new Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. In culture, we had a celebration for Pride Month and Juneteenth. Science, we talked a bit about air quality with a lot of the campfires, the fires that are happening in Canada. And then we talked a little bit about some outdoor recreation, of course, the 4th of July, and a little bit about sports too.
Well, in the entertainment category, you mentioned the Spider-Man movie. So, obviously, very, very big.
It is. So it was released in early June, June 2nd, actually. This is, of course, the next in the series of the long history of Spider-Man movies. This one actually has multiple Spider-Man, similar to the last release that came out, and multiple Spider-Women. So Across the Spider-Verse is across a multiverse of Spider-Men and women. And one of the top searches we saw for that is the multiverse real? And what does the multiverse mean? Both of those doubled over the past month.
And as you mentioned, culture was a pretty busy category during June with Juneteenth and Pride Month going on. So a lot of people, what were people searching for?
Yeah, so for Juneteenth, it was celebrated this year on June the 19th. This is the second year that it has been a federal holiday. So people really wanted to know, like, what is the history behind Juneteenth, which of course it is also known as Emancipation Day or Freedom Day, which commemorates the announcement made on June 19th, 1865, proclaiming that all enslaved people in Texas were free. A lot of the top searches include what is the Emancipation Proclamation? Tell me a little bit about the June White House concert and what is Lift Every Voice and Sing. Of course, that's a beautiful song that represents a lot of the heritage and the triumphs of what's marked with Juneteenth, and that spiked 250% in the last month.
Terrific. Well, you always have the odd news category these days. So tell us what we found in there.
Sure. So we had camping and hiking was sort of a standout for us that didn't totally fit anywhere else, but there was a huge search trend in camping and hiking. People wanted to know what to do around the campfire. So scary stories to tell in the dark was the top search for books. A lot of people wanted to know, as they do every May and June in the US, what does a tick look like? And then, of course, there were a lot of campfire songs and chords that were researched. A couple of the top ones there were Take Me Home Country Roads, a John Denver song, American Pie, Kumbaya, and for better or for worse, Oasis's Wonderwall.
Terrific. Sports was a busy category too with the championships.
Yes, everyone wanted to know what's happening with the championships. So we, of course, had the Stanley Cup and we had some basketball happening in June. People wanted to know, how heavy is the Stanley Cup in pounds, specifically in pounds? It was a breakout search in the US following the Vegas Golden Knights win of the Stanley Cup. It was their first title in the franchise history. People want to know what was happening with the NHL championship. That search more than doubled in the past few days. And of course, LeBron James is still the top trending athlete related to championships in the US.
People were looking ahead when it came to the food category. Give us the picture there.
Yeah, so everyone's prepping for that July the 4th barbecue. We're not only just celebrating our freedom as a country, but we're also getting together as family and friends and having those delicious barbecues and social hangouts. So red, white, and blue foods for the past week in the US had some interesting top trends. The top food search was cheesecake salad. Cheesecake salad. Now, before you turn your nose up at it, let me tell you a little bit about that. It's red and blue fruit mixed with the white part of that is cream cheese, sugar, and whipped cream. So it sounds like a weird name, but it probably is pretty delicious. A couple of other top trends were just a regular red, white, and blue lettuce salad. And of course, people wanted to know, how to make red, white, and blue charcuterie boards, fruit salads, potato salads, cookies, Rice Krispie treats, all of those standard barbecue fares.
Well, sliced strawberries, blueberries, and maybe some burrata cheese sounds good on a salad. So I guess we could go red, white, and blue there.
Sure can. Sounds like a perfect match.
For more info, where can people go, Jennifer?
Well, you don't have to wait for me to come visit you every month. You can go to google.com/trends and see what's spiking in real time and keep up with it yourself.
Jennifer Jones, thanks for spending time with us and have a great 4th.
Thanks. My pleasure.